Maria here, back with another video, and I'm here to show you my new shirt that I just made just recently. I thought the pattern looked really good on the package, and then I tried it on and I'm like, I think I'll just wear this around the house. But it's not a bad shirt, and I love the fabric. I just don't like the way it fits me. You know, my body has, I don't have a long torso. I have like basically my rib cage is like directly connected to my hip. I don't have like that long torso that a lot of girls have. So anyway, it's a pretty color. I just don't like the way it looks on me. But anyway, so I'm making another video and a more brain dumping, and you know, I'm hoping to move to another location as soon as possible. I mean, I think that it's necessary for me to get out of here for my own sanity and for the pursuit of a better life, more fulfilling life. I wake up every day and I'm just like, I've got to get out of here. This is just not what I want. I don't want to be here anymore. So hopefully, you know, I need a job that is going to make me satisfied. I'm tired of the hop, skip, and jump crap that I'm getting. When I worked at the last job that the collective chose for me through an agency, it was at a company that made limbs, I guess, for people. It was a very boring job. A lot of gossip going on. I felt completely uncomfortable, and I hated the job. I hated it. And, of course, once again, I wasn't making enough money. Now, I'm not a greedy person by any means, and I get tired of people trying to adjust my income because of what they think I need, based on what they think I need. Okay? It is white supremacy when people make up. They make that decision for you. When they think, anybody who makes up the mind for a minority is basically exercising white supremacy, and it's wrong, okay? And if it was my family that was involved in it, they don't have the right to make those decisions for me. I don't care what my husband makes. It doesn't matter, okay? If my husband made $1 million, I would still want to make $2 million, and it's not about competition. I have to feel the need. I have a need to be self-sufficient, and I don't have to justify that to anybody. Duh. I mean, it's the law. Anyway, what I'm planning on doing when I move, I want to find a job that I'm going to be satisfied, that's going to allow me to, I don't want any more hop, skip, and jump jobs. So I need to be more circumspect on what I want. And I do know the kind of work I want to do, and so I'm hoping that I can find something, well, I mean, I can work in basically any industry. I mean, as long as it's not really gas and oil or medical. I hate those. But I could be satisfied with pretty much any accounting type job. I would prefer to be a manager because that's my personality. I have a personality that is right for leadership, and it only makes sense, you know. But unfortunately, this town, if you're not wearing a mask, you know, if you're a minority, you're already having a problem. But if you're not wearing a mask, you're really going to have problems. So I'm basically in a situation where I'm screwed, and I believe that I have more. I'm far more qualified than the people who got involved in this, okay? And yet I'm sitting here, like, struggling to pay my bills. Go figure. But I'm done. I don't want anybody picking my jobs out for me anymore. And it's not about arrogance. Like I said, I have every right. I'm going to be able to go on vacations. I'm going to be able to put money back. I want to be able to have retirement. I want to have these things. And I don't want to look to anybody to give me those things. That's what I want. And for me to have to justify myself, hey, you know what, I'm living under white supremacy, and it's really tiring. So right now, in the back of my mind, I'm cursing my family, and I'm cursing my husband's mother, who I hate anyway. But I just feel that way, and I shouldn't be in this situation, you know. I have a lot to offer, so I mean, really, I should be the first choice when it comes to choosing somebody who is going to get the job done. I'm a brilliant person, so why am I sitting here scraping by? Kind of makes you wonder anyway. But yeah, so when I do move, I don't want any more jobs that are beneath me. I'm not saying no job is beneath me, but I want something that I've been working in accounting for 20 years, okay? And I believe I understand the inner working of a business. So why can't I have the kind of work that I'm truly fit for? Okay, I don't want to settle for anything else anymore. So I need to find something that I'm going to be satisfied with, and it's going to allow me to get back to school and continue on with the rest of my goals, okay? I'm tired of people throwing a wrench in my plans and acting like, you know, I'm supposed to just get by. That's not what I want my life to be about. You know, I want to be able to enjoy my life, and my job or my work is important to me, okay? I missed out on school. What other people take for granted, I missed out on. Little small things, you know, like, okay, not really the prom is kind of lame, okay? But still, I didn't go, you know? I didn't have those things, you know? I didn't have much of a school life because of the bullying and all this other stuff. So as an adult, this is what's important to me. And you know what? I do put it above everything else. And no, I don't put it above my family, like my husband and my son. I want to be content so that I can enjoy my home life without worrying about those things. It's a foundation, okay? That's how I look at it. And so my family had no right to make those decisions for me, okay? So, like, I'm thinking about my sister and how utterly evil she is. Like, I never realized how warped she was. And she has this sense of entitlement, you know, obviously. And then I'm dealing with a bunch of people who don't have any brains and thinking that they have the right, that they're supposed to listen to some member of their family after they're telling me, and they're always asking, well, are you truly qualified to do this kind of work, when they're showing plenty of examples that they're not. I mean, the foolishness of it is just like, I can't even get it. So every day I get up and I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not in a social mood. I am in a social mood. I mean, like, I really want to talk. That's why I get on YouTube, because, you know, I want to talk. I want to meet people. I want to, especially, like, put my heads together with some people. I think I'm a brilliant person, and I want to be around other intelligent people, and I want to talk, and I want to see things manifest. And that's what my life is about. That's what I'm into, you know, and I'm just stuck wasting my life away, and I'm sick of it, you know, and that's why it's important for me to just move on, and I feel like I'm stuck, and it takes its toll on you. So I sympathize with targeted individuals. I mean, some people's targeting is worse than others, and I do sympathize with them, and I am committed to making changes. I mean, I want to help people. You know, I want to get involved, not too much in politics, but I want to make sure that people understand the importance of a healthy work environment. And without that, nobody is ever going to be able to fully live productive lives. I mean, there's always going to be corruption, always. But, I mean, corruption should not enter the workplace. It shouldn't. You know, and if somebody's really concerned about their business and their goals. You know, like when a person has a business, they have goals, they have a vision. And when you allow this sort of BS to enter into your work environment, you are deviating from the path of your vision. And there's no reason or cause for it, and you're opening yourself up to several lawsuits, and that is a part of what I would like to do. I would like to get together with other people who see the importance of that, and hopefully make social changes. Until then, I'm fine with being a woman activist. I'm a very strong woman. I'm extremely strong, and just because I'm short and I'm short and I look all petite and stuff like this doesn't mean I won't rip you a new asshole, because I certainly will. I'm that kind of person, and I don't, as a matter of fact, for me to sit still and not say something, I have found that that is a terrible thing to do. I mean, because in a work mobbing situation, I have realized to be nice and decent and just kind of bow your head out and then walk out the door. Either way, they're going to try to screw you, okay? So I do realize that the lady in Chatsworth, the one who owned the company, I do believe that she's responsible for this, and or at least has some sort of responsibility in this. And I think she was trying to target me because of my religious beliefs. And my religious beliefs is nobody's business. And my spiritual beliefs are based on logic, reason, and I'm going to leave it at that. And I don't have to justify that, you know? I mean, and for her to be an employer, for any employer to involve themselves in this, to me is foolish, because they should be aware of the law, period. Okay? I don't have anything against anybody who wants to practice whatever religion that they want to. This is a free country. And aside from that, it's not for me to define what other people need on a spiritual level. That is, to me, that is the most arrogant thing anybody can ever do. It's not for you. It's not for anybody to say what they should and shouldn't do. So, you know, these people, and then they put you in situations where it's almost like they throw you in the middle of a forest fire and then give you a glass of water and try to tell you to get your way out. Okay, right now I'm making shit. Okay, I don't have hardly any money. I'm basically broke by the time I get my money. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get from point A to point B. So I'm going to have to, and I don't care, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get out of this town. You know, if that means living in a hotel until I save up enough money to get an apartment, well, then I guess that's just the way it's going to have to be. Because I want out. You know, I don't know if I can find somebody who's going to give me a relocation package or whatever. I personally think that I'm qualified to have a job that pays six figures, but I'm being modest here, okay? And plus, I do value my home life, so I want to make sure that I do have time for my husband and my son when he does come home. Okay, my son's kind of in and out of the house, but you know, an employer would be happy with me as an employee, and plus, under being in a different environment, I will be much happier, so I can be back to my bubbly, happy-go-lucky self, and that's really what I want to get back to being. I'm not going to be that way while I'm here. It's just not going to happen. I'm done, okay? I realized that I made a mistake moving here before all this happened, before I even met my husband. The very first day I moved here to Bakersfield, how could I delete that? Whatever. The very first day I moved to this town, I encountered racism. The very first day. And I should have known that I made a mistake. But I kept thinking, you know what, it's going to be okay. People are going to be okay. You know, they're going to see that I put in the effort. They're going to see I do a good job. They're going to, you know, they're hiring me for my skills. So what difference does it make what color I am? Big mistake. Very big mistake. So yeah, I'm like really sick and tired of being here already. So, and then, you know, I'm tired of people, and then they have this erroneous belief of what Christianity is, and they never practice in their Bible, and you can tell they never have. You can tell they never have. Anybody who participates in gang stalking, I mean, there is no scriptural basis for such nonsense, you know. Pretty much every day my rant is on the same subject, okay? So obviously that's an indication that I need to get out. I need to get out. And I'm going to say one thing. I'm not ashamed of my beliefs. No one had any right to question my beliefs. Nobody had any right to get involved in my marriage. Nobody had any right to do any of the things that they did. Okay? I'm the model employee here. I'm the one who's telling this town who's highly racist the right way of doing things. Okay? They need to think about that. But before that, I mean, anyway, I just want out, okay? I realized I made the biggest mistake of my life moving here. Like a big mistake. You know, and probably, had I moved somewhere else, I could have been further along by now. This has been a waste of my time. Total waste of my time. So, anyway, like I said, you know, you don't have to make comments to this video. You don't even have to like this video. These are just rants that I feel are necessary because I know my husband is tired of hearing it. I know my son has only been here for a while, and he's tired of hearing it, okay? But I have to blast off. Every day I have to blast off. The only time I feel good is, like, basically on the weekends, okay? I mean, and it doesn't matter where I'm at in this town. I need to get out, and I need to get it out fast. And hopefully I can be where I need to be by autumn, I'm hoping. If I start now, I got to get out of here. Where I'm going to go, I don't know. I mean, I have to stay in the same state. But, oh my gosh. It would be wonderful if I had an employer that was going to pay my relocation expenses. But, you know, the collective is known for trying to ruin my life. Okay? They destroyed my credit. They destroyed my credit. Okay? They destroyed my reputation. They did everything they could to make my life a living hell. Okay? So, am I really going to think that somebody's going to offer me relocation expenses? That would be nice, but I don't expect it. So once again, these people destroy everything that I have, And then they're basically, like I said, throwing me in the middle of a forest fire and giving me a glass of water and telling me to get out. Okay, they do all kinds of things to try to ruin my life, and I just don't even know what else to say. But I do feel a little bit better after I made this rant, you know? It really is cleansing, you know? I highly suggest people do it. Yeah, I don't want any more of this town. I just want to do what I have to do and get out, you know? And I want to forget about it, like 100%. I want to forget about my family. I want to forget about all the injustice that happened. I want to be able to go to job interviews and have them be, you know, be taken seriously, find a good job, get back to school, and get on with my life. And I never want any ever mention or memory of this ever again. You know? Oh, and I definitely want to forget my husband's mother because she's a bitch. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.